I don't know what's worse, the gags or the gas. Here's your Christmas spot in the running press. Pull my finger. My finger does tell 15 dad jokes. It's kind of weird the fact that they've actually connected the two things together, because generally when your dad says pull my finger, you're not going to get a joke. You're going to get a joke, but it's going to come at your own expense. It does, though, tell 15 dad jokes. If you have been a receiver of a dad joke, or you're one that likes to give them, let me know some of the best dad jokes down below in the comments section. Now, I haven't actually opened this up. I ordered this from Retro Festive. The price listed on the back here is $15.50. You must be joking. At least here in Canada, I'm not. If you were lucky enough, though, to get this in the US, it'd be $11.95. On the back of the box, it says, need some comic relief? Just pull the retractable finger and hear one of 15 classic dad jokes that are so embarrassingly bad, they're good. Set includes a mini book and even more cringe-worthy dad jokes. Sign me up. Comes to us from the folks over at Running Press at www.runningpress.com. It's for ages 7 and up. I'm not really sure why it can't be 7 below, other than maybe perhaps the fact it does have a button cell battery. It does give you a warning. That's not a joke. That's the serious real thing. It says contains button cell battery, hazardous if swallowed. Of course, don't be swallowing a button cell battery, whether it comes from somebody's finger or not. In fact, don't eat anything that's coming from somebody's finger. Just reaching off to the side, though, I'm going to grab my knife here, McCutcheon's, again, because I haven't actually opened this up. I wanted to wait and get the same exact response from myself that you probably are going to be getting yourself when you're looking at this. So we're going to open up the flap, and let's see exactly what we have. So, of course, we have our pull our finger. Looks like something that I would see from like an old 70s Beatles cartoon. Of course, we also have as well the booklet. I love the fact that we get our mustache here. That's a Tom Selleck mustache if I haven't seen one. Little book of dad jokes. We're going to read through. I'm not going to read, obviously, the whole entire book, but we'll get a few passages in there. And, of course, the more serious thing, again, with product information, 3 replaceable, non-rechargeable 1.5-volt LR44 button cell batteries are included. To activate, remove plastic tap from slot in battery door and discard. I'm going to hold on to this. Safety things are always things you didn't want to be throwing out. Of course, we also have, you want to quickly look through the book? Okay, let's quickly look through the book. So we got pull my finger. I don't know. If the dad is smiling like this and he's extending out his digit, I don't care what digit it may be. Don't be pulling it. Some of the jokes, for example, a little passage, I suppose, at the beginning here from the person who wrote the book. Q&A dad jokes. Do we need a Q&A? One of the earliest known published appearances of the term dad joke was coined by Jim Kalber, an edition with the Gettysburg Times in Pennsylvania, who in response to a young comic went on national TV proclaiming that all dad jokes be banned, responded in his column that dad jokes should be preserved and revered. It is one of the most reliable aspects of fatherhood that everyone can count and passed on from generation to generation. These dad jokes will surely make you laugh or cringe. Isn't that the most important thing? And obviously, one of the reasons why, too, I wanted to look at this during the Christmas season. If you have a dad that tells bad dad jokes, a perfect gift for him underneath the tree or in his stocking. Why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing? In case they get a hole in one. No, don't throw it at me. I didn't write the book. Somebody right now is winding up their turnips. Why do cemeteries have fences? Because everyone's dying to get in there. Boom, boom. Shh. Producer Tony, by the way, who has been this whole time, everybody's been wondering where Producer Tony, he has been here. He still works up in his loft. Producer Tony, do we have the budget for a drum roll? The boom, boom? We don't. We don't even have a budget for, oh, that's why we're giving out expired sandwich meat, right? Yeah, because we don't have the budget. Okay. The next page, we'll just go through a couple of these. What did one hat say to the other hat? Stay here. I'm going on ahead. Ha ha ha. Actually, that was a legitimate laugh on my part. I sold up the laugh, but inside, actually, I did giggle to that one. Have you heard about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. Indeed. Well, you know what? Let's flip ahead a few pages. I don't want to miss the good stuff inside. What do you call a lazy tater tot? A couch potato. Okay, that one wasn't very good. Why was the student's report card soaking wet? It was below sea level. Me putting down the book, by the way, is you probably could see the look on my face. It would just be like, what does the dentist of the year get? A little plaque. Legitimate laugh. Last one. Why do bakers get so rich? They make so much dough. No, we need to end on a high. Let's pick a better joke than that. Anything that has a dog playing drums, I'm going to stop right there. I spent a lot of time, money, and effort childproofing my house, but the kids still get in. The doctor told me I'm going deaf. The news was hard for me to hear. Okay, that's one we can go on a high. So I'm just going to prop the book up here, just in case I want to go back to that. I hope, by the way, though, all the jokes that I finished reading aren't on the finger itself. Now, this would be a perfect finger, too, that it, while you pulled it, it would emit a smell. Because generally, again, if your dad asks you to pull his finger, a dad joke is not usually the thing that's going to be coming with that. Of course, the finger itself is all done here in purple plastic. Painted the nails there in green. Down below it says pull my finger, just in case you didn't already know. Clearly, there is a point to this that you have to pull. Don't point that at me. There's a nail on the end of it. See, that's one of my own dad jokes. On the bottom of it, there is the battery compartment. There's the little restraining piece of plastic. We can remove that. All right, and I think we're good. The finger has loaded, whether that be a good thing or not. So let's pull the finger the first time. I don't know if I'm going to cycle through all 15 jokes. Do you guys want to stick around for all 15 jokes? Wow, there's a lot of hands. Okay, so let's pull the finger on this hand.
I finally got around to watching that documentary on clocks. It was about time.
Oh, dad joke hand.
I could tell a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy. I have a fear of speed bumps. I'm slowly getting over them.
Ah, see, that one was good.
Did you hear about the priest that became a lawyer? He's a father-in-law. Why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing? In case they get a hole-in-one.
Ah, see, unfortunately, I just happen to have already read that in the book, so that's old news, finger.
Did you hear the rumor about the butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it.
Okay, that one was actually good.
What's it called when a cat gets stuck in a tree? A catastrophe.
That needs work. If that was the joke that you're going to end your set on, I think people would also be throwing turnips at you.
Why are bakers so rich? They make so much dough.
No, not one of the better ones, finger.
What did the hot dog say when he crossed the finish line? I'm the wiener. I'm the wiener.
I wonder who, by the way, has done the voice for this. It'd be interesting if they could have brought in an actor, not like an A-list actor, because obviously a lot of the budget would have to have gone into, like you couldn't get Jerry Seinfeld. Also, Jerry Seinfeld's a very recognizable character. I'm trying to think of like adult, well, obviously adult. I'm trying to think of like comics that are dads. I can't think of anybody right now. Gaffigan? Jim Gaffigan. Jim Gaffigan, I don't know like what his going rate is. I can't imagine it'd be all that high. Jim Gaffigan is the one I would probably get to narrate all the jokes on this finger. Is Jim Gaffigan available? He's probably cooking up right now Hot Pockets. That was his big thing. Let's pull the finger on this side. Maybe we might get, in fact, better jokes.
How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it.
Couldn't help but also notice, too, I've been looking at this whole time on this side. When I look at it this side, I can't help but notice there's a little smudge. Oh, wait, can I get that off? There's like this little bit of residual shininess that came out of the packaging like that.
What do you call a lazy tater tot? A couch potato.
Old news, purple hand, old news.
Why do cemeteries have fences? Because everybody's dying to get in there.
It's so funny, too. Like, if you're looking at how many pages are in this book, what are the chances that I've now come across 3 jokes that were in this book? I mean, look how many jokes we have. And yet, 15 jokes. I would have almost even had them, like, the top of the line, the A-tier jokes, I would have probably put into the finger here, not ones that just pulled from the book. Have the book have their own jokes. These are extra jokes. That's the thing. Like, that book should have all extra things that already aren't on the finger. How many have we gone through, by the way? Has anybody been counting, taking a tally of dad jokes? Here we go.
What did one hat say to the other hat? Stay here. I'm going on ahead. Have you heard about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere.
I also feel like we maybe have gotten near the end of our 15 jokes here.
Why was the student's report card soaking wet? It was below sea level.
All right, finger, we've already gotten all these jokes already. How many more do we have?
I finally got around to watching that documentary on clocks. It was about time.
So that was, I believe, the first joke that we heard. I'm just curious to see, are they all going to be in the same order, or is it going to randomize them? I feel like it probably will be the exact same ones each time.
I could
same
tell
order.
A joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy.
Yeah, so it seems that once you get to the end of the 15 jokes, it goes right back to the beginning and it plays those 15 jokes again. I'm sure the appeal, the novelty of this will wear off after you've already heard the 15 jokes, or like myself, you have already skimmed through the book and just happen to have selected the same ones that are on the finger. So I won't give points for the fact that, like, obviously they were just reusing the same jokes. I think, again, like, if this is extra books, extra dad jokes, these should be extra dad jokes. They shouldn't be the ones that are on the finger. What do you guys think of this? Let me know down below in the comment section. Again, I don't know, like, for looking at the price here, it's $15.50 Canadian. And then, of course, there was the shipping on top of it. I think when it was all done, I probably paid like $20 for this. But I'm a dad. I appreciate a good dad joke. Do you know any good dad jokes? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you did enjoy this video, do it a solid. Throw it a like. You guys want to stick around for more? So I hope so. Hit, obviously, the subscribe, turn on that bell. But the most important thing is that you're coming back. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.